changes to Navia's kit have been leaked, and we have some good and some bad news. Now, without wasting any time, let's get into all these changes. Let's begin with the good news first. As per the new leaks, Navia's skill has been buffed. Specifically, the base damage of the Rosala Shard's Hot has been raised from 553% to 710.6%. Additionally, the Surging Blades, which represent her Uji line damage, have been increased from 60.5% to 64.8%. All other aspects, such as cooldown and crystal shrapnel duration, remain unchanged, with a 9-second cooldown and a crystal shrapnel duration of 300 seconds. Navia's C1, C2, and C6 have also been buffed. Now with her C1, when using her elemental skill, each crystal shrapnel consumed will restore 3 energies instead of 2, and it will decrease the cooldown of her elemental burst by 1 second. So this means that you should be able to get up to a maximum of 9 energies and reduce the cooldown by 3 seconds. The cooldown reduction of 3 seconds has not been changed. Only the amount of energy regeneration has been increased to 3. With the updated constellations, for each charge of crystal shrapnel consumed, Navia's C2 increases her crit rate by 12% compared with previous 8%. This means now you should be able to gain a maximum crit rate increase of 36%. With 8%, you are only able to get 24%. So gaining 36% is definitely a quality of life update. Everything else about her C2 remains the same. The next buff is to her C6, which basically increases her elemental skill's crit damage by 45%. Previously, the crit damage increase was at 35% for any 3 or more crystal shrapnels consumed. Now when you consume 3 or more crystal shrapnels after using her skill, she'd do a ton of damage from her crystal shots. If you're liking this video so far, liking and subscribing to my channel would be a buff to me. Now, before we talk about the big nerfs she has received, let's look at some of the quality of life updates she'll be getting in version 4.3. Well, firstly, after 3 crystal shrapnel has been consumed, if Navia is switched with another party member, there will be a reminder effect that pops up the screen of it. Also, they've adjusted the decision of whether or not to show burst special camera when close to obstacles. I suppose this means when you're right next to a wall or something like that, her burst special animation will not be shown. Now let's look at the debuffs that Navia has received. Her burst has been nerfed. There's just nothing else to say. The burst's damage has been reduced from 136.8% to 135.4%. It might not look like much has been reduced, but the overall damage from her burst is reduced a lot. Her fire support damage, which is the continuous barrage of cannon fire onto the radius, has also been reduced from 87.1% to 77.7%. Also, her Surging Blades, which is her Uji damage attacks AoE and hit lag effect, has been reduced as well. What these 2 nerfs to her burst means is that Hoyo basically increased her energy recharge and reduced the overall burst damage. I think they expect us all to use Navia in teams without any other Geo characters. Why else would they give her a 20% attack bonus for any Pyro, Electro, Cryo, or Hydro character in the party? But I think most of us would use her as an Ungabonga replacement with 4 Geo party members. Luckily, this is all the nerfs that Navia has seen. Unlike Chevreuse, who has seen no buffs nor any nerfs to her kits in this beta. And considering that the Phase 2 of 4.2 is only a few days away, I doubt we'd see any major changes to her kit. But since it's Hoyo, we never know for certain. So what do you guys think about this? Does Navia live up to your expectations, or is she now looking not as good as Itto? Comment down below with your thoughts, and I'll be happy to chat with you guys in the comments section. Until next time, see you all.